Oh no.
What? Inoue vs. Nakatani canceled? Man, this is disappointing news. But is it really good or bad? I think it's the former. I'll explain to you why.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. PGNG, Emperor's Guide to Get Money, back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, man. I don't know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. We have news coming from the Ohashi gym president, Hideyuki Ohashi, who was a former boxer, current manager and promoter with Bob Arum of Naoya the Monster Inoue. And, he had a little press conference today and he spoke on primarily, I think he was delivering the news in regards to Yoshiki Takei, right? Yoshiki Takei, his fight against Tong Di, the Thailand boxer, for defense of his bantamweight title has been canceled, for next year because he suffered an injury, particularly to his right shoulder. He suffered a torn labrum, so that fight is off right now. And for the foreseeable future until he recovers, and I'm sure that they'll reschedule. But in addition to that, while he was speaking on that, after he was done, he was asked about Naoya Inoue and the potential mega fight that he would have with JUNTO NAKATANI. He has shut down the quote-unquote plans that has been out there in the media that him and Naoya Inoue and Nakatani will be fighting next year in 2025. He's saying no, that's not going to happen. He said that Naoya Inoue has 3 fights that are in their plans right now, with none happening in December next year, and those 3 fights are going to be all defenses. You know what I'm saying? He said that of course he'll fight Sam Goodman in January 24th. That'll be a defense, because Sam Goodman's a WBO and the IBF mandatory in the mandatory position. And then he said that there's 2 other defenses in addition to that. So I'm gonna tell you why I think that is good news. Of course we want to see Naoya Inoue go against JUNTO NAKATANI, but those 3 defenses, man, that means that one will be Sam Goodman for sure. We know that. The other 2 could be the other two fighters at 122 pounds super bantamweight division that occupy #1 ranked positions, with one being the ordered mandatory in MJ Akhmadaliev for the WBA, and then the WBC is that position is occupied right now by David Picasso, or Alan David Picasso Romero, which is his full name. So we could, it's never safe to assume, but it's a little bit safer to assume that those 3 fights will be those 3 fighters. You know what I'm saying? Obviously Sam Goodman, and the other 2 being David Picasso and MJ Akhmadaliev. That'd be cool, and I'm cool with that, But like I said, that's not why I think it's good news. I think it's good news for JUNTO NAKATANI's behalf, because as much as I want to see Nakatani versus Naoya Inoue, I've always said that I would love for JUNTO NAKATANI to prioritize unifying, maybe become undisputed, but at least unifying at 118, bantamweight, because he has 3 other champions that are undefeated in his division. Of course, JUNTO NAKATANI himself. He also has Seiya Tsutsumi, who just dethroned Naoya Inoue's younger brother Takuma Inoue for his title. And then you also have Ryosuke Nishida, who we just saw win this past weekend. And then also Yoshiki Takei, who unfortunately suffered an injury. He's undefeated as well. So and in Nakatani's defense, he has always said that he would like to prioritize unifying and possibly become undisputed in his own division before he takes on the monster, and tries to become the monster slayer or the monster hunter, however you want to call it.
So 180 unified, I want unified title. 4バウンド1位っていうところを目標にしてるんですけど、ボクシング。
But yeah, so I think it's good news. I don't think anybody's ducking anybody in this situation. I just think that sometimes things get lost in translation, and one person or one entity might have plans and the other entity may have other plans, and they just have a little miscommunication between each other. Bullshit! That's all I think it is, but we'll see how it goes, right? It's boxing, so just because Ohashi has explained that they only have 3 fights for next year planned in the future, right now at this moment in the imminent future, that doesn't mean that things won't change. It changes with fluidity. But also too, he didn't completely shoot down Inoue versus Nakatani. He just said it wouldn't be next year. He said that they plan for that fight to be in 2026. So so not next year, but the year after that, then we could anticipate seeing Naoya Inoue versus JUNTO NAKATANI if things go according to plan, because you never know who may lose or who may win. But yeah, that's the imminent plan as of right now. Ohashi has said that Nakatani versus Inoue is not in the future for 2025, but in the future for 2026 in the spring, good Lord willing. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Don't forget to smack that like button, but most importantly, remember, with God we can do anything, without God we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.